Greetings to everyone. This is Dr. Sister Iridhya, Assistant Professor of English, Stella Martituna College of Education. Today, let us discuss the topic on the status of English in India. One of the most popular languages of the world, English was introduced in the soil of India in the year 1600 with the onset of Britishers who came to India to trade with India in the name of East India Company. As the years passed by, gradually they subjugated us and started ruling us. What the Britishers could not overcome was the multilingual aspect of our country. Every region spoke its own language. Therefore, they could not learn the Indian languages, and they wanted Indians to learn English so that they could communicate with them and get the service at the company, East India Company. In 1835, Lord Macaulay, one of the parliamentarian and a poet, favored English education in India. Let me quote his own words. He stated, "Let the Indians be in blood and color Indians, but be English in taste, opinions, morals, interest, and in intellect." In 1844, Lord Hardinge, then the Governor General of India, declared, "If any of the Indians wanted service at the East India Company, he or she should have been educated in English schools." Therefore, a number of people started enrolling themselves in the English education. This aspect spread. More and more Indians got educated in the English schools. The scenario lasted till 1947, when Britishers left India after giving the independence. When Britishers left India in 1947, English served as an official language of our country. Then, in the year 1963, the leaders of our country decided through a Parliament Act that English would serve as an associated official language of the country for an indefinite period of time at all administration. Hence, English has been playing an important role. Let's see what role does it play in different fields. In school education, all over the country, English is taught and learned as a second language. The medium of instructions at university studies are held in English. In the field of research, all the research publications, dissertations, articles, colloquiums, new findings are being done in English. In the field of medicine, science, technology, aviation, commerce, travel, tourism, name it, any field under the sun, English plays an important role, and all new findings, new research findings, new books, journals, everything is published, and all seminars, workshops on various fields are all organized in this language, because this is the only language that is understood by majority of the population of the country and of the world. In India, English is used as an associated official language both at the central government as well as at the state government. Every state has its own language, official language, that is language one or mother tongue. The second language that is used as an official language is English. English plays the language of the court. In another word, it is used, all the proceedings of the court is being carried out in this language. It is the language of the parliament. The parliamentarians discuss their opinions, their demands using this language. Definitely Hindi is used at the parliament. The non-speaking states of Hindi interact or discuss using English language. It is the language of the library, starting with newspapers, journals, periodicals, theses, dissertations, books, name it under the sun. everything is written in English. Or if other languages are used for such publications, they are translated to and back to English. So therefore, you find all the journals, all the books have been translated into English. It is the language of administration both at government level and non-government offices. Be it railway, be it school, be it education field, be it aviation, travel, trade, commerce, economics, language is used at the administration of all levels. It is used as a link language. Now, what do I mean? It links between individuals to other individuals socially. It links between one state to another state. People use this language to communicate with each other because India is a multilingual country. Every state has its own language. We do not understand number of languages that is being spoken in India. So the only language that has been understood is the English language. So it links the entire country as one using this language. English also is used as a link language between one country to the other countries. We Indians would interact with the people of the other country using this language. And it also serves as an official language. The ambassadors use this language to communicate all over the world officially. It is a window to the world. Then the first Prime Minister of India, Jawaharlal Nehru, rightly stated, English is a window to the world. What does he mean? He meant if you know this language, you can bring the entire world to your sitting room. If you switch on the television, you can watch the current events, past events of any countries of the world that has been happening, the calamities that affect, okay, with research tools, research, topics, study, everything can be seen. You can browse number of universities, number of courses that's been offered. Everything is there online. It is written in English language. The news, BBC, NDTV, CNN, Times of India, Doordarshan, all give in English, so we are able to understand whatever is happening around the world. It is the language of social communication. You have number of friends, other states friends. How do you communicate? You communicate in English. They may speak Hindi, Malayalam, Gujarati, Marathi, Oriya. You and I do not know this language, so therefore we communicate with our friends of other states using this language. It is also gives status to every individual when you have an additional language. When you have the ability to speak, communicate in English, you have a status in the society. It is the language of media, both print media and e-media. It is the language of the internet and e-world. Entire electronic world is revolves around this language. You may have a number of other languages too, but most popularly used language is English. Therefore, students, you should know as students of English teacher, would be teachers, you understand English plays an important role in the Indian context. It is used as an associated official language at state level and at national level, and it links the entire people of India under one fold, and it links us with the other countries of the world as window to the world. Thank you for listening to me.